practitioner in the service back in 2010. I was very much on my own at that point. The service started off as a pilot, so it was just people that were delivering at Yeovil Hospital. So I used to see anybody that wanted to engage that was delivering at Yeovil Hospital. Then in 2014 we went county-wide and started working with people delivering at Musgrove and at Frome Birthing Centre, Bridgewater Birthing Centre, anywhere in Somerset.
So I exclusively work with pregnant mums who are smoking and want to quit, and we help support them through behaviour change, routine change, and offering medication, so nicotine replacement therapy, to help them become quit within their pregnancy. And we're a long-term support, so we're with them throughout pregnancy and then after baby's born as well.
It was a missed miscarriage, and there was a few weeks apart from it, and I had not long been smoking, like beforehand, when I found out I'd been smoking during my pregnancy at that point. And so I obviously did decide to stop. I knew that I wanted a family. Miscarrying, if anything, showed me that I definitely did want that life. So I did want to stay quit so that I could have a pure baby and be able to get there hopefully one day.
The health risks of the baby, all the chemicals and all the harmful stuff that would be around the baby, you know, and the fact that so much of like Emma wanting a pure baby, obviously, you know, I did myself, but so that's why I quit alongside her, and obviously to give her the support and the help.
I think I would have struggled a lot more without his help and support through it, and him quitting as well. It made it more like relaxing for me to do almost, and less stressful.
These two are my willpower, I must say.
So we get a referral through from their midwife if they blow above a 4 on a carbon monoxide test. That's an automatic referral through to us. We then contact them within 48 hours to set up an initial appointment to go through the support and explain what it is that we can offer, and see if it's something that the mums would like to take up. We focus a lot on the health risks. A lot of women will just sort of know the taglines of the risks of smoking in pregnancy, so like the low birth weight and premature birth, but actually there's a longer list of health risks that can be associated with smoking in pregnancy, and it's just making them aware of those risks so that they can make that informed choice.
We take referrals from anywhere. The majority do come from midwives, so when a woman books their pregnancy with the midwife, they're asked about their smoking history, and that's where the midwife would refer in. Some women self-refer, they might Google us, or they may have used the service before and want to come back. We also get referrals from our public health nurse team, from GPs, from consultants, anywhere really that a woman may go during her pregnancy. If she talks about smoking, then the referral might come in from them. But if a woman engages with us and sets a quit date, we're around 75 to 80% of women would quit and stay quit throughout their pregnancy. We are very proud, but we're working on those women that we can't engage with, because, you know, we want to be able to offer them the same service that the ones that are engaging with us are having.
It was hard because when I first came to the service, COVID was around, so I didn't get the sort of meetings that I do now with her. But she was always just really understanding and really would explain everything to me, all the different options that was available, the different sort of medications that were available on that side. And she didn't ever make me feel really pressured. There was no pressure in it. It was a really comfortable feeling. Going back to when I did miscarry, I ended up having a cigarette, and when I told her, she didn't tell me off. She completely, if anything, was kind of understanding to it, rather than it being something naughty or that I shouldn't do or that I should then be disciplined for. And it was just all really, really like a comforting thing. It was all in the comfort of my own home. Especially having a baby, then it doesn't make it so hard to be with the service. It's not something you have to kind of go to. She just made normal chit chat to make us feel really comforting with her around. And she would talk through all the different sort of health risks, the health benefits, different support that we could have, ways of supporting each other and other people supporting us as well. I also had rewards, which we get Love to Shop vouchers, and that makes it like an even more rewarding thing to do. And when you've got a baby on the way, it all definitely helps as well.
If a woman quits and stays quit for 4 weeks, she has her first voucher. And that's £20. And then if she stays quit until she's 12 weeks quit, she gets a £30 voucher. When she's 36 weeks pregnant, she gets a £50 voucher. And then 2 months after her baby's born, she gets a further £20. And also a significant other, if somebody supports the woman to quit by quitting themselves, when the woman reaches 36 weeks pregnant, they also get a £50 voucher. The one thing we know about the vouchers is they don't make people quit. So somebody wouldn't quit for the vouchers, but we know that they're just an added incentive. And most of the women use these vouchers to buy something for baby, something that they might not have been able to afford. It's just gives them that extra little bit of money just to treat themselves or treat the baby. Our practitioners are easily accessible. The women have their contact numbers. They can contact them via WhatsApp, so if they haven't got credit on their phone, for instance, there's that WhatsApp contact as well. They have an online support group that they can have access to as well, which is actually a Facebook group, but that's there as a peer support. So if anybody's got any questions that they want to ask out of working hours, they can use that group. And mums can just support each other. We've got some mums on there that have got 7-year-olds that were with the service many years ago, but they've just decided to stay on the group because they like to be able to support other people that are going through the same journey that they went through originally.
Message to dads is you should be supportive to your partner, to be quite honest. And not only that, you've got to think about, if you're not thinking about being supportive to your partner, you've got to think about the damages that you'll do towards the baby. You know, because second-hand smokes can actually be worse than first-hand smoke.
Once I'd kind of got past the quitting stage and I was quite sort of settled in it all, I then was worried for after the pregnancy, because you know that you technically in a way can if you want to. Definitely get the help. Don't be afraid. And, you know, like I say, they're a very comforting service. And it's not worth any risk. So it's not an easy journey, but once you get in the journey, it's much easier, and you've just got to stay strong for your baby, and you've just got to, yeah, definitely just reach out. And there's no, although it's a scary thing to do, there's actually no scare to it. It's, once you're in it, it's fine.
And if you get Steph as your coach, it'll be a lot easier.